Hello students, I am here with another video from the chapter of class 7th NCERT book, that is chapter Light. This is chapter number 15th from your 7th class NCERT book. Okay, so as we have completed this chapter, and yesterday I discussed about the keywords of this chapter, as well as I have also discussed about what you have learned, which was given in your NCERT book. Okay, so after that we will move on to this exercises part. Now before that I must just quickly brush up your mind that what all things we have discussed in this chapter, as we started this chapter with the word light and its the definition of light, and where we saw that this is a form of energy and this is going to help us to see the world around us. Okay, simply we are having our eyes, you could say that we have our eyes, and that is responsible for the means we could see because of our eyes. But what happens, we are having the eyes at night also, but during dark time what happens? Can you be able to, are you be able to see the things which are present around us? No. So it is the light which helps us to see. Why? Because whenever the light is falling on any surface, it gets reflected, and whatever amount of light is getting reflected is being able to see, we can able to see because of that particular reflected light. Okay, this is how we see the colors also. So if you look all those things which are present in the surroundings, they are colorful. And why this colorful, why these colors are being visible to us? Because the light which is falling on the surface, the light is getting reflected, and whichever colored light is getting reflected is only the color of the particular object. Okay, so what is about black and white color then? So in black color, when the light is falling on this board, all the lights are getting absorbed, no light is getting reflected, so this becomes black. Okay, what about this white colored? Is because white color is being shown just because all the light which is falling on this color, all the light is getting reflected back, so this color is white in nature. Okay, so we need to understand there is a nature of light, the particular nature of light or the image which is being formed in the different reflecting surface. We have also discussed about the reflecting surface, in which the curved and the smooth reflecting surface we have seen in the plane reflecting surface, that is the mirror, where we saw that the light is getting the light when it is falling on the plane mirror, it is getting reflected. Okay, and once it is getting reflected, what type of image is being formed? So the features of image which is formed in the plane mirror is the image which is formed is having, it is equal in its size, it is equal to the size of the object, it is equal in the distance also, till the time at which the distance is placed the same, the distance is, the object is placed at a particular distance, at the same distance the image would also be placed inside the mirror. Okay, similarly we have also seen about the curved reflecting surface, that is the concave and the convex mirror, as well as when we were talking about the spherical mirrors, spherical surface or spherical reflecting surface, in which we have seen the lenses also. So lens is transparent, whereas mirror is not the transparent object, it is the shiny surface which helps in the reflection. Okay, next we have seen in the second part of the chapter the phenomenons of light which is related to it. Okay, so in this we saw that dispersion is taking place whenever the light is falling on the prism. So when it is coming out from the other side of the prism, it is getting dispersed into 7 colors. Okay, so this band of 7 colors is known as the spectrum. So we talked about the spectrum, which consists of 7 colors, that is namely that has been named as VIBGYOR. So this VIBGYOR starts from V, means it is the violet color, and it ends in the red color, which is for which R is there. Okay, at the last, VIBGYOR, in the spelling of VIBGYOR, violet till red. So these are the rainbow colors because of which the rainbow is being formed. Okay, now we also lastly talked about the Newton's color disk. Now what is that? Newton's color disk means it is the disk which is circular in its nature, which consists of 7 colors. Now when 7 colors are there, and if you are going to rotate that disk, then what happens to it? It is going to show you the white color only. So that proves that the white light consists of 7 colors, whereas whenever, and if we are going to combine all these 7 colors, it is going to convert back into the white light. Okay, so that was all about your chapter. Then after discussing the keywords and what we have learnt, now I will move on to the question and answer part, the exercises part of this chapter. Okay, so in this chapter there are some questions which is given in the back of your chapter. You could see, you could open your book also, and you could also start, write down the answers, and let us discuss it one by one. So the first question is about fill in the blanks. An image that cannot be obtained on the screen is called. So the first question is fill in the blanks. Okay, so what is this first question? So the first question is fill in the blanks. Okay, now the image which cannot be obtained on the screen is known as, what type of image is it? It is the virtual image. Okay, so what is the answer? The answer is virtual image. An image which cannot be obtained on the screen is said to be as the virtual image. The examples of virtual image are the mirror image, it could be water image, or any shiny surface which is forming the image. That could be the example of these virtual image. Okay, next what we have to study is the second point, the second fill in the blanks, which says image formed by the convex dash is always virtual and smaller than size. Image formed by dash, either mirror or lens, that is always virtual and smaller in its size. Okay, so we can see that the image formed in the convex mirror is always virtual, and which is virtual and smaller in size. So it is also given in your book, so we can find out the answer from there. Image formed by the convex mirror, convex is already written, so you could add up mirror with this. Convex mirror is always giving you virtual image. Okay, so this is the second question which is given in as fill in the blanks in your book. So we have done this. Now I'll move on to the third fill in the blanks, which is an image formed by dash mirror is always of the same size as that of the object. So image formed by the dash mirror is always of the same size. As we have learnt in the curved surface, that whether it is the mirror or it is the concave mirror or it is the convex mirror, we have seen that image changes its nature, but it is the only plane mirror where the quality, the image remains the same, the nature of the image remains same. So it would be the plane mirror. Okay, mirror is I think already written. Yes, so mirror is already written, so we'll just fill the word plane here. Okay, so plane mirror, in which we are looking our face, or in which we can see our image. Okay, at home. Next is the D part. The fourth question is an image which can be obtained on the screen is called a dash image. So it is just the opposite. So this is the D, this is C, this is B, and this is A. Okay, D is, the answer would be the real image. Okay, why real image? Because it is obtained on the screen. As you could see, the image in the screen, like your mobile or your laptop or the TVs, televisions, or it could be the cinema hall. Okay, so the screen. Next is the next part, the image formed by the concave dash cannot be obtained on screen. So the image formed by concave lens, the answer would be concave lens. We could not obtain the image of the concave lens on the screen. Okay, now the next question is how to state true and false for this. So the first question is, we cannot obtain the enlarged and erect image by a convex mirror. So what is the second question? The second question is about true and false. So I think you all have completed this fill in the blanks. The first was this virtual image, then mirror, then plane, then the real, and then the last was lens. Now I move on to the next question, that is true and false. Okay, so the next question is writing true and false, whether it is true or false. So I move on to the first question here. What is it? It is saying, we cannot obtain an enlarged and erect image by a convex mirror. So if we are having a convex mirror, we can obtain the enlarged and erect image. So that would be the wrong answer. That is the false, because the nature is different. This is false. Okay, because the image which is obtained is something different. We have already discussed this. Next is question number B, and a convex lens always forms a virtual image. A concave lens always forms a virtual image. So what is the next question? So it is always forming. Yes, it is always forming a virtual image. This concave lens always forms a virtual image. That is again a true statement. The next is, we cannot obtain a real enlarged and inverted image by a concave mirror. So we can obtain a real enlarged and inverted image by a concave mirror. So that is again a true statement. Yes, this is obtained. Fine. So we can obtain the real enlarged and inverted image by a concave mirror. That is absolutely true statement. The next is question number D. A real image cannot be obtained on screen. It cannot be obtained on screen. Just now we discussed that the real image is the image which is obtained on screen. So that D becomes false. Okay, so this becomes a false statement. The next is a concave mirror always forms a real image. A concave mirror is not forming the real image always. It is going to form the virtual image if we are going to change the distance. So this is the false statement. Again, this E is a false statement. Fine. So this is about the true and false. Now I move on to the next part of this next question, that is question number 3. So this question number 2 is over. This was about true and false. Please complete this exercise. Then next is question number 3. Now question number 3 is match the column. You have to match the column. Fine. Now I'll write down the first question, that is a plane mirror. What would you match? For the plane mirror, you could match by seeing the options which is given over there. So what is the option given? The option is the plane mirror used to magnify used as magnifying glass. No, this is not the option. It can form the object spread over a large area. No. Then again the third is used by dentists to see enlarged image. It is also again a wrong answer. Then the fourth option is the image always is erect and inverted and magnified. No, this is also again, we cannot obtain the plane mirror, and if we are having a plane mirror, we cannot obtain the inverted image. Then next is the image is erect and of the same size as that of an object. So this is the right answer. This is the fifth. So you are going to match the first with the fifth, which the option for the fifth question says it is the image which is erect and of the same size as that of the object. Okay, so we will write down the image. Option number 5 is the image is of the same size, okay, as that of an object. Please complete this. Okay. The next is second question. Now the second question is in column A, column 1, a convex mirror. So what would you add for this convex mirror? So I have already read out all the options which are given here, as 6 options are given. So we will just write down the correct option. So convex mirror can form the image spread over a large area. That is why it is used as the rear view mirror. Okay, so it can form the image spread over a large area. So for second, you will match with which one? You are going to match with the second. Can form image of large area. Okay, so please write down the correct answer. So you have to write down this as it is given in the second part of this. The second option is only correct. Then the third, C, is a convex lens. Convex lens is used as the magnifying glass. So this is the first option. You will match it with the first option, and this is used as magnifying glass. Okay, so this is the correct option. Then fourth, magnifying glass. Okay, then next is the concave. We have done this. Concave mirror. Concave mirror is used by the dentist. Okay, so this is the third part. This is the third option which you could match. It is used by the dentist for enlarging the image of the teeth. Okay, so that would be the option number fourth. Okay children, now next I will move on to the next part, that is the next question is the part fifth of this question, that says fifth option you are going to match with which? E is going to match with the concave lens. The concave lens is going to be matching with the last part which is left. This is the image is formed is erect, smaller than the size of the object. Okay, so this would be the sixth part. Image formed, image is what? Image is erect and smaller than that of the object. It is erect and smaller than that of the object. Please complete this statement. Okay, so we have seen this. This is A, again this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, and this is E. Okay, so you could match all these parts which is given there in your column 1 with column 2. Okay, I have given all the options. You could complete this exercise by seeing the answers. So now I move on to the next topic, which is the next question, question number 4th. So the next question is question number 4, children. Okay, now the next question I move on, and this is saying about state the characteristic of the image formed by the plane mirror. What are the characteristics formed by the image formed by the plane mirror? So what would be the answer? The characteristics or the features. The characteristics of image formed by plane mirror is, they are as follows. Okay, are, and you will write down in point wise. Okay, so what would be the first point? It is virtual and erect. The answer is virtual and erect. We have already seen. Okay, then next is, it is about it is formed behind the mirror. Okay, it is formed behind the mirror. Next is the size of the image is equal to the size of the object. Image and object size is equal. Equal size of the image and object. Okay, then fourth characteristic could be it is laterally inverted. Lateral inversion is seen. Fine. Then the next characteristic is the distance of the image behind the mirror is equal to the distance of the object. Distance, or simply write down the image distance is equal to the object distance. Okay, so you could complete this like in the manner I have completed this. Okay, so you could write down this portion like the answer in the point wise manner, where you could see this the features of the image formed by the plane mirror is, these are as follows. The first is virtual and erect, then it is formed behind the mirror. The image obtained is of the images of the same image and the object size are on the same, I mean they are not going to be different. The next is the lateral inversion. It is the image formed is always laterally inverted. Then the last is the image distance is always equal to the object distance. Okay children, so this was about the 4th question. Now I'll move on to next, that is question number 5th. Okay, so I move on to the 5th question. Fine. So this 5th question is about the Next is question number 5, which is find out the letters of the English alphabets or the other language known to you in which the image formed in the plane mirror appears exactly like the letter itself. Discuss for your findings. Okay, you have to write down all the English alphabets which is not going to be laterally inverted. Okay, so the image is always same as that of the object. So you have to find out the letters in the different languages which are known to you. You can find out in English, you can find out in Hindi. Okay, so you can find out in even maths also. Fine. So what would be the answer for this question? This is question number 5th. So what would you write down? Which are not laterally inverted. Which are not laterally inverted. Fine. Now what would be the answer for this? It could be W, which is not laterally inverted. This could be M, this could be O, this could be X, and many more are there. Fine, you could write down all the letters of the English alphabets which are not laterally inverted. Find out the English alphabets. That would be a really fun for you, and please write down your findings and discuss your findings. Why? Because the image would be same as that of the object. Okay, now I move on to the next question, that is question number 6th. So what is this question number 6th? Question 6th is what is a virtual image? Give a situation where a virtual image is formed. Just now we discussed so many things about this types of image. Okay, so that there are two types of images. One is the virtual image, other one is the real image. So we have to discuss only about the virtual image again. So what would be the answer for this question? What do you mean by the virtual image? Virtual image means it is the image which is formed, which is not obtained on the plane mirror. Okay, which is not obtained on the screen. Fine, what would be the answer? This is not obtained on the screen. Any image which is not obtained on the screen is said to be as the virtual image. Okay, so this is what is about the definition of the virtual image. Now the next thing what you have to discuss is the situation where this virtual image is formed. So we have seen many situations where the virtual image is formed. So the image is formed by the plane mirror, the convex mirror, concave lens are virtual. So what would be the situation? The image formed in image of plane mirror. Okay, the image formed in the plane mirror. Then next is the about concave mirror. Then next is for the concave lens are virtual. Okay, these are fine. So this was the answer, and even you could write the mirror image, the plane mirror image, as well as the water image, any shiny surface image, all these are forming the virtual image. Okay, so this is question number 6. Now I will move on to the next question, that is question number 7th for this chapter. So the 7th question is state two differences between convex and the concave lens. So you have to write down the two differences regarding the concave and convex lens. So just make the column like this for a concave and a convex lens and just write down the difference. A convex lens can make the images which are enlarged or smaller or equal in size of the object. Okay, so you could write what would be about concave lens. First of all, write down it is curved inwards. Okay, or you could write, you could write the concave lens is like broader at the ends and thinner, they are thick at edges and thin in the center. Okay, similarly you could write here for the convex lens, it is curved outwards. Okay, it is curved outwards, where you could write like this. This is the convex lens. This is thin at edges, thick at center. Okay, so that would be the answer. Then next is point number 2. This could be the second point even. Okay, then third point could be the types of image. What type of image is being formed? Image formed here and image formed here. Okay, fine. So you could write down the image formation of different lenses. So the image formed by the convex lens is always enlarged and smaller. So this is always enlarged and smaller. Okay, so this is concave. No, this is concave. Enlarged and smaller. Fine. The next could be the convex lens make both real and the virtual image. Okay, so you could write down real and virtual image. The next is the next part is the question number 8. Give one uses of concave and the convex mirror. So you could write down, make the uses we have already discussed. You could just go back to that video and you could see the uses of the concave and the convex mirror. So what are the uses of, this is question number 10th, which is, no, this is question number 8. I'm so sorry, this is question number 8. So this is given as, give one uses of concave mirror. Okay, and similarly you would write the uses of convex mirror. So the concave mirror is used by the dentist. Okay, it is used by the dentist. Then solar furnace, it is used in solar furnace. Fine, this is the mirror used in the solar furnaces. It is also used as the reflectors. The solar furnace is again the solar, it is a furnace which is used, which is going to work with the, because of the help of the sunlight. Okay, so the next is convex mirror. So what is the use of the convex mirror? So the convex mirror is used as only use of convex mirror. So the answer could be, the use of convex mirror is in the rear view mirror, so that you could get the image of all the part which is present at the back of the vehicle. Okay, next is question number 9. This is which type of mirror is going to form a real image? So the answer would be, for question number 9, what would be the answer? Even you could write more uses also here in the question number 8. Okay, you could increase your answer. Then question number 9 is, which type of mirror can form the real image? So the answer is concave mirror is forms real image. Okay, it forms a real image. Fine. Okay, this is, I think this is not visible. Now this would be visible. The answer, the concave mirror is the answer for this question. The next is question number 10th. Which type of lenses always form a virtual image? Always forms a virtual image. This is being done by the concave lens. Okay, so this is always forming a concave lens, always forms a virtual image in any situation. The next is question number 11th. So this question number 11th is, choose the correct option. The virtual image larger than the object can be produced by which of the following? So the options are concave lens, convex mirror, concave mirror, or the plane mirror. So the answer for this question, a virtual image is larger than the object can be produced by a concave mirror. So this is the right answer, and the option is option number 2, option second. Now question number 12th. What is the answer for this? David is observing his image. One numerical is given. A person named David is observing his image in a plane mirror. The distance between the mirror and his image is 4 meters. Okay. If he moves 1 meter towards the image, then the distance between David and his image would be what? Okay, so the David moves 1 meter. Suppose that David is standing here, okay, and the distance between an image is also formed here. Fine. So if this is a mirror, then next is, it is said that David is observing his image in the plane mirror. Distance between the mirror and his image is 4 centimeter. Distance from the mirror and his image is 4 centimeters. Okay. Now what? If he moved towards and what is being said? 4 centimeters. It is meters. Okay. If he moves 1 meter towards the mirror, then the distance between David and his image would be, now David has moved 1 centimeter towards the mirror. So it means he is standing here now. He is not standing, he was previously standing here, now he is standing here. 1 meter is moved forward. So his image will also come closer. So again the image would be like this. So what would be the answer? 1 meter, 4 meters is here, and if it is moving 1 meter here, so what would be the total distance now between his image and the object? The answer would be, if he moves towards 1 meter in the mirror, the image also 1 meter towards the mirror. Okay. Now what would happen? Now if the distance between the David and the mirror is 3 centimeters, again now here also this is 3, this is 3. So what would be the answer? 3 plus 3, that becomes 6 meters in the distance. Okay, so this is a very easy question, where you could say, where you could see that the question which is going to form, this is going to give you the answer. Okay, now what is it? This is going to give you the answer that when this person was standing here, this was 4 centimeters, and if it moves, this person is moving, if he moves 1 meter towards the mirror, okay, it is moving closer to the mirror. So what happens? This image is also going to come closer to the mirror, okay, from inside. So what would be the answer? This becomes 3 plus 3, it becomes 6. Okay, so the answer is 6 meters. Then choose the correct option for this. Next is a rear view mirror in the car is a plane mirror. A driver is reversing his car with a speed of 2 meters per second. The driver sees his rear view mirror and the image of a truck placed behind the car. The speed at which the car appears to come would be 1 meter, 2 meters per second, 4 meters per second, or 8 meters per second. Since this is the plane mirror, I think. Okay, so this is a plane mirror, and you could see in the rear view mirror the object, the object and the image distance would remain same. The answer would be, what is the answer? The answer could be, for the last question, it would be 2 meters per second. The speed is not going to change, only the object's view could be decreased. Fine. So the answer would be 2 meters per second. That is option number 2. Option number 2. Fine. So this was all about the exercises of this chapter, children. So please complete your question and answers also, and also draw the diagrams of different mirrors, the different images which is formed by the different mirror, curved surface also, even the plane mirror. Okay, so whatever diagrams are related to this part of your exercises, so please complete that and submit your copies. The image, I can't take the copies unfortunately, but I can see your images, so please send me the images in your after completing your work in my mail. Okay, so that was it for this chapter. I have completed this chapter together with the exercises. I'll meet you with the next video with a new chapter again. So that's all for today's video. I'll meet you all in the next video with the next topics to be taught. Thank you for watching the video.